For people who haven't seen yesterday's episode of The Walking Dead, Season 6, Episode 7, heads up, this is a spoilers warning, so you might want to turn this video off right now if you haven't caught up with the series. So, I haven't done a video in a few weeks, but yesterday's episode was really good, where it actually showed something that people have been waiting for about a month now, 4 episodes. They confirmed Glenn is still alive, because this episode takes off right where episode 3 left off. Thank you. Right after Nicholas shoots himself at Glenn's part, there's a camera that shows how when Glenn falls to the ground, Nicholas's body falls on top of him, and how Glenn hides under the recycling bin and waits for the herd to leave. Well, it was a really good episode overall. There were a lot of good things happening in the episode. There was this one scene where it kept showing the church. This church connected to one of the walls of Alexandria. It kept showing parts of the church breaking, and Rick was trying to fix that wall so it didn't break. And it looked like that entire church was going to fall over and destroy the walls. And that is sort of what happens near the end of the episode, where now they've confirmed that there's going to be a big massacre and a big thing happening in the mid-season finale next week, which is the church had fallen over and destroyed the walls of Alexandria, which means next week's episode is going to be about the fall of Alexandria, and we're going to see who's going to survive this, who's not going to survive, and what they're going to do after Alexandria has been taken down. There are also a lot of other things happening in the episode. Like Spencer, I think he's Nicholas's brother. He was being as stupid as Nicholas right now, because he was trying to save the group. So he was like escaping, and then his rope broke, and he almost fell into the walker herds. And Tara tried to like risk her life for him. And when she thought they were doing good, Rick got really pissed off, and there was like a funny moment there when Rick's like, "What the hell are you doing?" She just flips him off. That was actually pretty funny on her part. And it looked like when he talks to Spencer's mom, it looks like he just tells her that he didn't want to save him, and he just wanted to go and get the cars, but he decided to save him instead. And there were like other scenes where they taught Ron they were teaching Ron how to shoot, and there was this one scene where Ron broke into the infirmary or the armory, and he took some bullets, and when he's walking behind Carl, he takes out his gun as if he's about to shoot Carl before like something goes wrong. And they actually bring back Enid in this episode, where Glenn finds her, and Glenn starts taking her back to Alexandria. And they show some other people that died in the thank you episode. Like the guy that died when he was climbing the fence, and he wrote that note to give to Michonne. But Michonne said he wasn't gonna die. So there was that. And when Glenn and Enid get to Alexandria, they notice that all the walls around Alexandria, there are walkers everywhere, and they're just trying to find a way back in. There would also be in some other parts of the episode, like there was Morgan in his episode with the cheesemaker. It shows that in the ending he was talking to a member of Wolfgang, and Rick didn't really like Morgan for this one part where Morgan didn't want to kill anyone, and he thought all life was precious. And they bring back like the season 3 episode 10 when Morgan tries to kill Rick back in their hometown. Morgan technically is walking around with the person that has medicine, and when Carol notices this, she follows them, and she sees them go into this house. And when she tried to break into the house to find out what he's hiding, and when he opens the door, she says something like, "Who are you hiding in that cell?" And I think in the mid-season finale, when like the entire massacre is happening and all the walkers are getting into Alexandria, she's gonna try to find out and try to kill whoever Morgan's hiding in the cell and find out why he's hiding it. Which is a good question. I don't know why Morgan's hiding. I remember Wolfgang. Maybe he's getting information on something. Because that's the same guy from season 5 ending that tried to kill Morgan. So it was a really good episode after all. We have confirmation that there is going to be a big mid-season finale massacre confirmed. And that is my review on this week's episode of The Walking Dead, season 6, episode 7. Heads up. Until next time on The Walking Dead review.